When you go shopping, you usually get what you pay for. It comes with the receipt and can possibly be returned if it's defective. But here, Terry will soon find out that it's not always like that. That you don't always get what you pay for here in the Philippine zone.
Good afternoon to you, Sir Terry.
There.
And where are you from?
Anaheim, California, United States.
I know where that is. That is in the West Coast, California.
It is. It's
and your girlfriend is Genevieve Bing. What happened to you?
basically it became very apparent after we broke up back in January of this last year, this year, excuse me, 20.
What was the reason for the breakup?
Because she found somebody with a lot more money than me. Okay.
And who's this guy?
He's a guy from Denmark that her sister introduced.
From Denmark, also a foreigner.
Also another.
What's this guy's job? Do you know?
I believe it's because he's a caterer. He owns a catering business.
He's an entrepreneur. What do you do, sir?
I'm a real estate loan officer, so I do residential lending.
But you're making more money than
I do okay, but not compared to other people. And in this particular case, this gentleman obviously made a whole lot more money than I did.
It sounds like the highest bidder. She goes to whoever has
there's a
more money that can offer.
There's somebody that told me once that women like Genevieve are always looking to upgrade. And
to level up.
You know.
Now let's stop right here. Listen to what he just said. She found someone with a lot more money than him. Guys, please keep in mind, hypergamy is real. Whether we want to accept it or not, it is real. If Bill Gates can't keep his wife, what makes you think the money you have can keep? Okay? Jeff Bezos couldn't keep his wife. So what makes you think the money you have can keep yours? They have a lot more money than all of us. Okay? They can buy these women anything in the world. But what did they do? They left. And this is what Terry is explaining. Things were going fine until she found someone with a lot more money.
Okay, sir, she's on the phone right now.
Okay, good.
Let's hear what she has to say. Mr. Lee is here. He wants to talk to you.
Genevieve, you know, you for so long, you took money from me and lied to me about so many things. It came to a point where I can't let this go.
We've been separated for a year, okay?
Almost.
So how come? Oh, yeah, no, it's not almost. I've been separated for you for 1 year, okay? I think more than that, but I'm not really sure. But I don't know why
I'm very
you
sure.
are trying.
Since February.
Okay, if you're very sure, it's okay. But why are you causing problems now? I got married to another man, and also if you're giving me money, okay, that's okay. That's true. You give me money, but of course you've been telling me that okay, baby, I'm going to support you, and you know I have 3 kids, and I told you that.
And we were going to be married, so that way, when I retired, you and I were married, and I would live there with you and the kids, right?
No, I told you that we are not going to get married. How we can get married if I'm still married to another man? You know that.
That's right.
Now here we go. He's saying for 3 years he's been lied and cheated on by this woman. So that means for 3 years he's accepted whatever she was doing. And here's where I go, guys, and I try to get you to understand you cannot go into these situations with magical thinking. Magical thinking is where you got this fantasy idea that you're going to give her the money that she wants, you're going to take her to your country, and all is going to be well with the world. I hate to burst your bubble, but it's not going to happen. Look at it in the sense of sports. You got an offense and defense, okay? When the offense runs their plays, the defense doesn't know what they're going to do. They can predict, but they don't know what they're going to do. So just imagine a receiver is running out 10 yards. The cornerback has to cover him. At any point, this receiver can break and run left, right, or dot back into the infield. Whatever he decides to do, the defense got to be ready to react. And this is what I'm trying to get you guys to see. You're the defense. You're going into this thing trying to win the game, and you're going into it trying to be prepared for whatever the offense does, but with your magical thinking, you're losing the game. You're losing the game. You're trying to play defense and be prepared, and when she pull her offensive move and juke you, you're left stranded, not knowing what to do. Like when a basketball player jukes another one and he falls down, can't get back up and recover. That's what's happening to you guys. Stop with the magical thinking. Hypergamy is real. Like he just said, women like her are always trying to upgrade. If you give a girl 100 pesos, if she can find a guy to give her 125, your ass is gone. All right? So let's go back and let's let him finish telling his story, and we'll check it out from there.
And the annulment process was supposed to have been started long ago.
Oh my God! Don't be done, Terry. You know I was married to another man. How can we get married? How can we leave each other? We only have relationship to contact and to see each other. That not means that you are going to get married. If you want to get married with me for a long time ago, you should take care of our paperwork for my annulment now. Now I got married. Some guy was interested in taking care of my paperwork.
I
so
see.
now I get married. So now you want to get back your money?
So, look at what she just said. If you were interested, you would have taken care of my paperwork. I found someone who was interested and he paid for my annulment. Whereas Terry was sending money with hopes of getting married, with hopes of living there with her. There's the magical thinking. He was hoping to be with her, but she was hoping to upgrade. Like she told him, if you wanted to be with me, why didn't you pay for my annulment? Here's the thing, guys. He shouldn't have to pay for her annulment. She got her butt in that situation. She should get her butt out. She just happened to find a sucker that was willing to pay for her annulment. And because he was a sucker and paid for it, she went and married him. There's her upgrade. Don't ever think that just because you're sending money, that girl is going to be with you. Because as soon as she can upgrade, you're like the old model from last year. Let's continue.
So,
Oh my God, you want to get back your money.
So
Really?
all that money that I gave you for who knows what all, because
How much money was it?
over the period of 2.5 years, I gave her $27,000 US, about 60,000 pesos a month average. Some of which were supposed to go to annulment, but most of that was to support her while.
So you want to take it all back?
Probably half of it would be reasonable.
Which is
let's call it $10,000, but
10,000. So,
it's not even so much about the money anymore.
All right,
It's the
all right.
fact.
I couldn't even imagine sending someone 60,000 pesos a month. That's 1,000 US dollars. Every month? Not on my watch. What the hell could she do with 60,000 a month? What? I see no justification for it. Let me say this first. I'm not criticizing what he did. Okay? He felt he wanted to send it, so okay. But I'm not criticizing that. But what I am saying is this. I see no justification in giving her 60,000 pesos a month. That's 1,000 US dollars every month. Not on my watch. And she's also saying, remember the last, she was already married. They were only agreeing to meet up. So in her mind, it was not a real relationship. It was just, we'll keep in touch, we'll talk, you send me some money. No, it's the magical thinking that Terry has that I'm trying to show you. He was thinking getting married, future, live together. She's thinking right here, right now. I don't get the $60,000 a month. He should never send that much. Okay? And guys that do that, they're trying to buy somebody's love. And guys, one thing you cannot do, you cannot buy somebody's love. You cannot control something that has free will. They will be committed to you for the moment as long as the money's good, but when the money stops, they're gone. When they find someone that can give them more, they're gone. When they get to your country and they're working, they're going to go and pull all their family, they're gone. And that's just what this girl did. She found someone that would pay for her annulment. Because if you really think about it, if she had taken the $60,000 every month that he was sending, and he did say for over a period of a couple of years, she had enough to pay for her annulment if she wanted to be with Terry. But she got his $60,000 and she got another man to pay for her annulment. Just a little food for thought there. Just something you need to pay attention to. He gave her $60K a month, but she found somebody else to pay her annulment. So she got the annulment and she got his money, and Terry is left there wondering what happened. Let's continue.
Janibel, he said around 500,000 pesos or 10,000 US dollars that he wants it back.
Terry? I'm not going to give you anything. You know why?
I didn't expect
because
you to.
you have with me, and also you commit to
And as
support
well as
me.
how many other men?
You commit to support me, to my kids, so I cannot go to abroad to work to support my kids. So how come that you want to get your money back, that you had sex with me and you're calling me a lot of nonsense stuff, a lot of dirty stuff? You know, I'm the one should complain with you, because you know why?
Maybe you should.
I think you know why. You don't want me to complain with you and cause problems. You have to settle down this. I promise you.
You're the one who's supposed to be complaining against Terry. Why?
Because he was sending me a lot of bad dirty stuff, sir. Sending me a naked picture.
Naked
with
pictures
me.
of whom?
Yes, naked picture with me while I'm married to another man already.
To whom?
To me, sir. And then he was sending a message there, said to the email, he said that, and also my husband was reading that also. He said that, oh, you are in Denmark now, so it means that you will live there, you will stay in Denmark, you will leave me forever. If that's the case, I will kill myself.
Okay, Janibel, I just want to be fair here. You promised Terry Lee that you will marry him, and because of that, this guy's been giving you money. Your defense is you're not giving back any money that he gave you because it was in exchange for the that you guys had.
Not only also that, sir. He's also promising me to provide, to support me, because he doesn't want me to go abroad to work.
Oh, okay. So he promised you that he's gonna take care of you. In exchange, he doesn't want you to go to the Middle East to work.
Yes. How can I support with my kids? He said, okay, if you cannot provide, if you don't want me to work abroad, then you
stop him
have
from going to.
I didn't want her to go overseas because it would have been a 2-year commitment. I was going to retire here this last October.
Exactly.
Right.
But she's telling the truth that you stopped
I did tell her that. I did
from working abroad.
I did. That's correct.
And promised her that you're going to take care of her
until I could retire, and then we would get married, and I would live there. Correct, with her and the kids. That's correct.
If that's true,
so that is true.
Then, sir, I think it's just fair that she doesn't have to return any money back to you. Because you were the one who asked her not to work. If it was her who really didn't want to work and then just expected money from you every month, then that would be a different story.
Yes. Mr. Toffel, the rule.
Now, I just want to interject something here real quick, because Mr. Tofu made an interesting point. Terry asked her not to work, so he is not entitled for any money back. Okay, so that's Terry's mistake. But I still feel he did it under the pretense of marriage, under the pretense of being with her. Instead of letting her go abroad to work, stay here. I'm going to retire soon and I'll be there. But because he asked her not to work, he sent the money. Okay? Here's the thing, guys. You should never tell someone not to be responsible. Okay? You should never tell someone not to be accountable. You should never tell someone that all they have to do in life is sit on their ass. That's a no-no. The problem is Terry has basically, he's enabling her to be lazy. Okay? He should have never told her, don't work, stay home. Stop trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Don't be saving hoes. Because look at what she did. She found another guy that gave her more money. And Terry still didn't save her. Okay? Guys, stop asking these girls not to work. They should work. They should bring something to the house. They should be responsible. They should help you make a home. Everybody has a position in their house. Like, I don't care who you are. All right? Think about it.
I have the real problem with is that when she just talked about I'm giving her money and we're having I'm not the only one having with her during this period of time.
Is that right? What does she do? Does she work for a club?
No, she doesn't work at all. No, I supported everything.
Okay, so you have a very serious allegations that she's having with
other men, yes, while I'm supporting her. That's correct.
So what pieces of evidence do you have?
I have witnesses that have her. I've got pictures of her with other men being very, very, let's just say, friendly.
So you mean she was having multiple relationships while she was in a relationship with you?
That's what I'm alleging.
And she was having with other guys?
That's what I'm
like how many guys?
At least 3 that I know of.
3 guys?
Yeah.
Plus you, there's 4 guys at the same time?
3 other guys, yeah, during the 3 years, or 2.5.
All right, Genevieve, you heard what he said.
Yes, I heard what he said, but you have to prove that I have sleeping with the 3 guys because I never sleep with 3 guys. I think he's the one to tell you the truth that he was been sleeping with prostitutes in the U.S.
How many guys did you sleep with?
I sleep with my ex-husband. I sleep with Eunice. I sleep with him.
So you slept with 3 guys?
Yes, I sleep with 3 guys, but with my ex-husband and him and my husband now, my new husband now.
Okay, so why did you do that? 3.
So, the end result of this is Terry settled for an apology. I don't see why. Because if he sincerely felt that he was right, if he sincerely thought he should get some money back, he should have pursued it. Definitely, he should have pursued it. But, once again, the simp mode is in effect. $60K a month for 2 years. Or 3 years, because it was during the time of COVID. You felt you were wrong, but you're going to settle for an apology. I was with him at first because he said he felt he should have at least got half back. Okay, I can see that. But I'm not going to just settle for an apology. Okay. So as we say, guys, the magical thinking doesn't work. And I'm going to keep harping on this because y'all need to get it. Magical thinking doesn't work. When you got someone who's living in a survival mode, they will do anything to survive. It's like a wild animal getting their foot caught in a trap. They gotta survive. So they bite off their foot just to free it. And that's what they're doing. Whatever it takes to survive, they're gonna do it. Just food for thought. All right?